Good morning. I would like to say welcome to Curvy Heart Face Painting. I'm Kimber Bryan. Today, or right now, we're going to be doing Captain America. So this one I don't get that often, but I feel like it's a good one to have. The hardest part about Captain America is painting a shield right here on the cheek. So yeah, I wanted to let you know that's what we're going to be doing today. So I'm really excited about it. And anyone who knows me knows that I kind of fly by the seat of my pants for ideas. Like, I like to plan things out, but when it comes to like creatively like this, I know the basics of what I'm going to do. I know I'm going to be painting a mask and a shield. So what I do is, I don't know if you can see, let me twist my arm fat there. There's our first face paint and our second face paint. Soap and water. So what we're going to do is I'm going to set up my thingy so I can see any chat. Awesome. Anyone who comes and joins us. Again, good morning, and I hope everyone is having a great Wednesday morning. Hope everyone is safe, or as safe as you can be. And I wanted to say hi to any of the kids. One of the reasons I do this is because I enjoy giving back to kids, I guess. With me being a bus driver, it was awesome because I got to see them every day, and it was a real blessing. And now with everyone at home and no real need for school bus drivers at this point in time, it's just, I miss them. So that's what we're going, that's why I do what I do, is so if any of the kids want to watch, or if you guys want to try to do this stuff at home, because I can't come into your houses for birthday parties, that's one of the reasons I do them. So let's get started. So we're going to need a handful of brushes today, and I might use more, but these are the ones that we're going to be using. We're going to be using a couple flat angled brushes because of the A in Captain America, and our detailed brush and our medium round brush. We're going to be using, of course, blue, and our white, and our melted California black, and red. Now, I might see if I have, we're not going to be doing any gems, but part of me wishes I had a giant, like, silver star, because I think that'd be pretty cool. But that being said, we'll just let that be. Okay, so first steps first is I want to paint the white A, because white tends to accept and absorb the colors next to it, and so that's where the problem is. So if we paint it first and let it dry, and then we can go back over it with the blue and then outline it, so that way you don't have any bleeding issues. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to take our spritzer and take our white, and we're going to take our medium angled brush like this. The reason why I picked this is because it's sharp. All right, and we're just going to go back and forth. And you want to load it up. You don't want it too wet. There we go. You do not want it too wet, but you just want it to be, okay, so I maybe made it a little too wet. Oh well. So with that, we're going to draw an A. So you can outline an A if you're self-conscious about making an A, and then now you can fill it in. So I feel like this is a little too broad, so I'm going to go in. It looked like I was trying to pop a pimple there. All right, so we're going to take our sharp angled brush, and we're going to go across the top like that. And then we are going to put it flat right here, and flat right there. And then we're going to bring it up like so. And same with this side. Because Captain America, A for Captain, or A for America. There. So now you have your very rough A. You can fill it in if you'd like. Contact got dry. And I don't like how, remember, we are going to sharpen this up with a black outline. So you don't have to be like super legit A, but if you're a little bit like, I hate painting words. I absolutely hate it. Whenever someone requests I paint like their boyfriend's name or their kids want name of a cartoon, I'm like, I will paint the cartoon any day. But you give me a name and I'm like, I show them my handwriting, I'm like, that's not going to be pretty. And now if you want block letters, I'm pretty sure maybe I can pull that off. But yeah. So now that our A is going to be drying, we're going to jump into our blue. And so we're going to spritz our blue. So the reason, for those who haven't seen my videos, the reason why we spritz the blue, oh, I just got my mirror all wet. Get the camera wet. Hold on. Okay, well, we'll figure that out later. Again, I'm not professional when it comes to making videos. Like I just do this for fun. So if there's hiccups like that, whoops. I'm way more comfortable with sitting in front of a child and just painting away on their face. But it relaxes me, and I hope that it helps someone or anyone out there. So if I don't have the same video etiquette as like YouTubers or something like that, that's why. Okay. All right. So for Captain America, we're not going to be filling in the eyes. We are going to be doing an eyebrow and like a round eye. So we're going to follow just above. If you can see, I have my tired lines right here. We're going to follow my tired lines around back up to the top. That's the only way I can really explain it. So we are going to take the brush and we are going to dip near the tired lines and pull. All right, I want to reload my brush. Whenever you put your brush in water, always make sure you dab it on a dry cloth, because you're less likely to have drippage all over your face from it. Load up my brush all nice. Okay, so we're not going to go, right here is where we're going to put our shield, so we're not going to cover this area, but like I said, we're going to cover the mask. And so we're going to cover our bridge of our nose and just pull and drag. And then if it looks a little funny like this, you just fill it in. Like so. Take the flat part of the brush because it makes it really nice, and I don't really think you can show the flat part. Sharp. I feel like a fruit ninja with that one. If you got a little spot right here, you can wipe it away, or you could just let it be. I don't want to let it be. Just scratch that off. Oh look, it's magical. Okay, sorry. All right, and then if you notice, the blue is now dry, but it's a little, not smudgy, but it's not as much paint as I like. So I'm just gonna go quickly back over it like that, do a double coat. Okay. For some reason, my blue paint likes to dry super, super fast. So we're just gonna load up. All right, so now we're gonna do the same to the other side. All right, we're gonna go inside, follow the tired lines all the way up. Oh, look, we're already done. Boom, let's put away our paintbrushes. No need to do any more. I got an A, I got blue eyes. We're great. Just kidding. All right, so now we're going to do the top of the helmet. So I always like having the A stick out a little bit because I think it makes it a little bit more pronounced, but you don't have to. You could fill it in above. So just for the sake, we're just going to fill in above. And we're just going to take our nice angled brush and we're just going to grab above the A a little bit like that. And then we're going to grab from the side of the A and pull over. So if you see, by doing this, you limit the chance of brushing the A. And then you just connect to what you did like that. And then you bring it on down. And you bring it on down. All right, I try to make it as round as possible, even though I feel like I look like a Ninja Turtle right now. Oh, maybe not a Ninja Turtle. Working my way there. Okay, So we are covering this area, and then we're going to cover, I'll show you, we're going to cover the eyebrow like that. Because we want it to be kind of angled, because we're going to draw in, like, I don't want to say an aggressive eyebrow, but I am determined to save the world eyebrow. Just like Hulk. Or Hulk is more of a, you broke my toy, now you must pay the wrath kind of scowl. Alright, and just dab, cover your hairy eyebrows, just like that. Get all the way up next to that A. And then you fill in the little weirdness right here. And spray down your paint if it gets dry. I wonder why my paint is so dry. I'm gonna have to look up remedies for that. Maybe it's just that it's an older blue. I don't typically use the blue all that often, but today it's a kind of a blue day, we're going to be using it. All right, I feel that's pretty parallel. So if you paint on yourself like me, I'm just outlining the eye. It's definitely not the same, but it's okay. Remember, you're doing this for you. You're doing this for your kids. Your kids will be impressed that you even made an attempt and not playing Candy Crush on your phone. All right, let's see. I feel like I covered way more eyebrow. All right, I'm gonna wet my brush, reload with paint. Every time, I don't know if you can see, but every time I grab my paint palettes or my paint areas, I tend to get paint on my hands. So with your hands being that way, before you touch like a kid's chin, like normally I put my hand under their chin like this, or I go like this, very gently, but just to guide them to whatever position I need their face for the face paint. Got to be careful to make sure that your hands aren't dirty. So whenever I'm at a party, I normally stop at Dollar Tree, grab a thing of wet wipes, and I just wipe my hands off before I touch the kids' faces or really anything. But it just helps it so you don't having to clean up as many messes later on. Because I hate cleaning up messes. Follow that A. I feel like I'm in kindergarten. A. Alright, we are going to round out this eye a little bit more on the inside. I feel like my eyes are uneven. I'm looking at the camera, at the mirror reflection, just a combination. So like I have like that, and then I have like a little tablet down here that's telling me if anyone's talking to me, but no one is, and that is totally okay. This is like more for reference for later. People have work, they have jobs. Alright, so we are now going to try to fill in the center of that A. So you're going to take your brush and you're going to go sideways and you're going to drop it and pull, like so. And then you're going to do the same right here. We're going to, I was going to follow, but we're just going to dab, 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 dab. And then you're going to take the angle, the sharper point. I'm going to go in right here where the A is, and oh yeah, that's nice. I'm so impressed with myself. Okay, this side I want it to be a third coat. This side, when I did it, my brush I think was pretty loaded, and so with paint, I'm just going to touch up. Oop, see? Go always a little too far. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of my clean stain brushes, spritz it, make sure it's moist, and we are going to gently clean the area up as much as we can, which I feel like I'm messing that up. Just take your finger. I don't care. Take your finger, you can do it. Alright. And I'm going to take a smaller brush. I'm going to try to fill it in so don't mess it up. And of course I forgot to mute my phone, so all my notifications are going to come in. Let me fix that real quick. Silence everything. Ta-da! Okay, I kind of feel like a superhero now, I'm not gonna lie. All right, so we're going to do the outline of the shield. Trying to remember how Captain America's shield is. I know. I totally know I know. And of course, all right, so it's red, white, blue, star. So we're gonna save the blue for last. Now we are going to take the red and start with that. So we're going to take the red and we're going to take, you know, the brush that we used earlier for the white, and I just used a touch of the blue. We're going to use that guy because we want a circle. And with that, actually no, we're going to use this guy. It's slightly larger. It is 3/8 of an inch. So what we're going to do, we're going to get this wet, we're going to cover it, just dipped it in water. I don't know if you can see that glisten. All right, and we are just going to run it back and forth on the red palette. Just back and forth. All right, and always test it out on you. The blue, I didn't need to test it out on me. But the red, I want about that thickness, but I didn't load it up a whole lot, so I need to go back and reload it. All right, I'm going to go out. Trying to do things while live and no one's watching. Sorry, I know that's just me. I always love reading the comments after the words, though. As people are done with their shift or done with their, you know, done with the kids' school or something. So this is going to be a difficult part for me. So I've got to go around. So we're going to go here and we're going to try our darndest to do a round shield. Try to straighten that out a little bit. I'm going to outline the shield, so that's why I left a tiny little sliver right there. All right, we want the red to dry, so we're going to fill in the center with blue. So much blue. Where did my other brush go? Okay, we're going to take the little angle brush that we originally were going to do, and we're going to fill that one in with blue again, because I had it last with blue when I did a little touch up on my eye. Has anyone, I know, but peel off masks. That's right now, because I used really thick coat of blue. Every time I wrinkle my forehead, I feel like I have one of those peel off masks on my forehead, and it feels super weird. All right, so we're gonna get up and close. So it's okay if it's not perfect. We are just going to go like this. Now, when I apply the white, I want to make sure that all this is super dry. Having a hard time filling that in. Okay. All right. So there's that. Now, one of my favorite parts is we're going to be doing angry eyes or justice eyes for this video. Justice eyes. Cracks me up. All right. So that brush that we just put down that has blue all over it, we are going to clean it. Make sure it's all nice and clean. I mean, technically we don't have to because we're going to go in with black. Melted black, spritz bottle, paintbrush. Okay. And we are just going to wipe back and forth. Now, the reason why I'm using this brush instead of my detail brush for this instant is because the brush, we're going to be doing the A, and I want as clean cut as an A as possible. And so I find when you work with a very sharp edge like that, you've got a good thing going if you can keep it up. All right, so I'm going to take the sharp edge, and we're just going to follow the A, just like that. And we're going to bring it down, bring her on down. Try to get in that little spot of skin that's in between the blue and the white. And then right there, you can just dab if you did that earlier. Same here, you just dab. And then you bring it down. And you go across. And you bring it down. If you don't want to do all this and you just want to do something simple for your kids, you can literally just paint a white A and blue mask and you can call it a day. They'll be happy with that. This is just, I try to make every face paint that I'm doing for kids, I try to make it as special as possible if they're willing to sit down. Oh no. And be patient. But if I was doing this on a kid, it probably would just take me 5 minutes. So it's still a pretty long time for a little one to stay still. But it's okay. All right, so now you just outlined your A. Yay. So now we're going to make our angry eyes. If you already see, I have like, just because I'm older, I have some lines right here. If you want, you can outline those, make you look like her. But I am going to do my face. I am going to outline right here. And outline right here. And then just dab in the center. Just a flat dab. And I'm going to take my angry eye right here. And my brush is dry, so we're going back in. And then we're going to go like this. So because the blue on the black is very, very dark, and sometimes it's hard to see, like right now you can see. Let's see if I can change my light so you can get a better look. Nope. That's a little bit better. Yeah, I'll stick with blue. Alright, so now we are going to, now that we have our angry eye, or justice eyebrows, you're going to take it and we're going to go around. So, make sure your black is nice and loaded. Whoop. Butterfingers. And remember, if the more it's loaded and the wetter it is, the smoother the application is going to be to the face. So you don't have to like drag so much. And I want to outline the eye socket anyways. And then we're going to just do a couple highlights with the white. So that way it's not so dark. Let's see. Kind of feel like I want to do Robin. If anyone wants a special superhero, I have a list of superheroes that I'm going to be doing. Like someone requested Ant-Man, so I'm going to try an Ant-Man one. That one should be interesting. And if you're like me and got bags under your eyes, you just need to drop that mouth down. And then you go and you pull. And you pull. Alright, I'm not going to connect in the center right here. I mean, I might connect the black to the blue because that just looks weird with my skin all hanging out. Alright, Elliot, we're just going to connect it now that I did that because I'm already in the zone. Okay. So no outline. Outline. Your choice on what you want to do. I'm going to outline the other one just because I like to be parallel, especially since I'm going to be doing photos later. Oh, itch. Oh. That is a little bit better. Okay. So I decided I want to connect this eyebrow down here to the blue because I don't like how it's just like hanging out. And then I'm going to try to angle the camera this way so you can see what I'm doing because I have to turn a certain way to see in the mirror. You're going like so. Ooh, that's nice when you can get a lot done in one strike. I'm just loading my brush up with a little bit more black because like we talked about earlier, more wet, more applied paint, the smoother it is, and less dragging. Alright. And go ahead and they're going to help out our saggy baggy eyes. So the bottom on this eye is a lot thicker than the one on this side. So I am just going to have to apply more paint. My BBL problem, big black lines. All right, we're gonna go ahead. I always loved talking to kids about their favorite superheroes. Just FYI, we're going to do a thin line connecting these two. Because they're so animated about them. They want to know if you watch the recent movies. They want to know. It gets them out of their comfort zone to talk about something they like. Especially little boys or little girls even, when it comes to superheroes. Alright, so I want this one to be a little bit more rounded. And then I want to paint, because I don't know about y'all, but I have like this weird, like butt crack right there. I said butt. Sorry. I not only paint kids, I talk like them too. Kids don't say butt at home. Okay, so we're going to take this one. We're going to outline this bad boy. So we're going to make sure that we dip it in water first. We're going to dab it so that all the excess water that you got in your brush doesn't cause drippage on your face, because all this hard work only to have like a really sad black cry line down your face is no bueno. Alright, so we're going to outline and then always do the white highlight last. That's why I'm waiting for this bad boy to, it is dry, but the longer we wait, the more confident I'll feel doing it. So just because I can, I'm going to go across the nose like that. And we're going to do the same here. I once did a face paint for one of my coworkers. And her one of the little girls, she goes, I want Captain America. I'm like, I can do that, babe. And then she goes, but I want like a girly Captain America. And I'm like, red, white, and blue is girl colors. And she goes, yeah, but I want like girly. I'm like, huh? What colors would you like Captain America to be? And she said she wanted a pink helmet and she wanted pink and purple. And I'm like, I love that idea. I'm so happy. Let's do it. So happy that like and you know, it's still to this day one of my favorites. I almost contemplating on doing it, but for the fact that you guys at home can make decisions on whatever color Captain America you want. You could have a rainbow Captain America, you know. He is, you know, land of the free, do whatever you want. Well, without harming others. It's, you know, a good rule to always live by. And we're connecting. Now, if you notice, I'm not going up here yet because I have like these little peaks. That's where we're going to be putting the wings. So I'm just going to let that be for right now. I'm going to keep my paintbrush nice and wet with that black. We're just going to set it down for a second. So for the wings, we're going to get into our white again. I normally like to do one color at a time, but sometimes it doesn't always work out that way. And because our water is dirty, we're on the black and the blue, we're spraying the white and we're going in with this. And we're just, because the old Captain America helmets or the back in the day ones, and even the Thor, I've done a Thor one that has wings on his helmet and just cracks me up because I'm like, you know, wings. All right. So for the wings, I don't want to spray my face. We are going to just touch here and bring out like that. And touch and bring out. And touch and bring out. I know that looks kind of funny. I know my hair is all up in it. It's okay. We're just going to put slight black outlines on it. I know it's a very small thing, but it's a cute thing. It goes with the wings. If you look up Captain America face painting, you're going to see that just out everywhere. Okay, so try to do the same over here It might be a little off, but then again, I am trying to paint myself at funny angles. Okay, so we're going to take this white and we're going to go and we're going to try attempt to do the blue, the star on the blue right here. Pray for me. All right. So we are going to do a very crude star. So we're going to go like that. Like that. I know it looks like a flower right now, but we'll fill it in. But I'm trying to get the star points as even as I can. And I am quite impressed with how that happened. All right, so you can sharpen up your edges if you want. I don't want to do that too much because, as you can see, the way it's mixing with the blue. So I'm going to brush off my paintbrush and I'm going to dip it back in the white. We're going to do a line around the white, or around the red, or in the red. You just drop and you pull. It's okay. I'm happy with it. This is as good as it's going to get for me because the way I'm angled and the way my face is. A hot mess. Just kidding. So, we're done with our wings. We're done with our shield. We're going to outline that in black. That's why I told you do not clean your black brush just yet. But we might as well just touch up with highlight since we're right here anyways. So you can make your angry eyes. Well, go up if you have hairy eyebrows. If you go down, you're going to snag on all of them like I just did. So I did that, and then I'm going to bring it across here, and I'm just going to drop it. I'm going to, because I just want to highlight the top of his brow. You don't have to do this. You can stop right now. No one's forcing you. I'm just forcing myself because I enjoy going a little extra. And if your brush is getting a little dirty, rotate it. You have like this whole area of a brush. And so you just rotate it to where you get to where you need to be. Okay. And now we're doing the kind of liked it better without it. However, I'm already committed. So we're just going to let that be. And I'm going to outline just a little bit of the sides because I don't like how dark it is right here. And same with over here, you know, try to do the same. And yeah, I don't want to mess it up any more than I already have. Because now my eyebrows all are hairy. I'm going to try to fix that. So I'm going to take a dry sponge. I'm just going to press and pull up. There, that's a little bit better. Take a dry part of the sponge, drop, and pull. I might go back over it with black because I don't like how thick the highlight lines are. Let it be, Kimber. Let it be right now. All right, so we're going to take the black brush that we already had loaded. And if you need to add more water to it because it dried, that's fine. Add more water to it. So now that we did that part with the wings, we are just going to outline the top of the helmet like so. If you want, you can outline the sides like right here. And then if you get in the hairline, it's okay. All of the paint that I use is water-based, so it all comes off with soap and water. I have another video that shows, it's like a minute, or no, it's like 2 minutes, which you don't have to watch it, but it just shows that it easily comes off. I tried to make it a little comical, but I actually did get a gem stuck in my hair, or a string of gems, which kind of stunk for me. Right there, there's your wings. And I'm just outlining the top part of the wings. All right, now we're going to spiral our brush one more time. And we are going to outline here. So I'm going to try to get all up close and personal with you. Oh, see. Accidents happen. It is okay. No one else is going to give you any fuddle-duddle about a little bit too black. Now I could outline the star. I don't want to, because knowing me, I'm going to get too carried away. So I'm going to squint my eyes like this. See how you have like that squint line? I'm going to take this and I am going to go like that and down. Same over here if I can manage it. Well, or it could just be eyelashes. Whatever fits your fancy. We're going to change the light color real quick. Back to the original. Okay. So here is our Captain America. Justice. Oh dear Lord. All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Again, if I was to do this on a kid that was sitting right in front of me, it would only take me about 5 minutes, and with a lot of fanning to make sure that I had the spots dry for the white. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember, Captain America can be any color you want it to, any color you want the character to be. I hope everyone's safe. I hope you guys are safe with the fires. I hope everyone in your family who's involved, I hope they're okay. And if not, my condolences with you guys. Thank you for watching. And if you're going to keep watching, later today at noon, I am going to be doing a talking fish inspired by a rainbow fish. So the book, Rainbow Fish the book. So thank you very much for your time and your just presence. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your Wednesday morning. Have a great day. Bye guys.